Welcome to another edition of Anthony T's Random Thoughts. This edition will have an editor too because I'm going to be filming this in two different takes because of what I'm talking about today, and that is Scream Factory and its insane lineup. Never have I seen a specialty label come up with a insane lineup like Scream Factory has. Between what they've announced previously to San Diego Comic-Con to what they announced this past weekend at San Diego Comic-Con, it just makes their lineup through the beginning of next year insane. There are a lot of titles that I'm very interested in picking up. I never thought I would have a list of titles where, oh, has to be a must-buy. That's a must-buy. That's a must-buy from one label. And that's why I'm doing a random thoughts on Scream Factory to highlight what Scream Factory releases I'm interested in. And in the second part, I'll go into what they've announced. And I'll tell you if I'm going to get it, maybe, or nah. Now, Scream Factory, before San Diego Comic-Con and their announcements there, already had a very good lineup. And this starts actually not even a month from now, when they will be releasing The Return of the Living Dead Part 2. Yes, that film is not a perfect film, but it's still a weird, fun film. It's one of those guilty pleasure films where it's like, oh, it's not like the original, but it still has some really good moments that really just makes you want to check your brain at the door. Because that film, not a lot of it made sense. Including the fact that two of the actors from the original Return of the Living Dead are back in the sequel, even though their characters in the first one were killed off. That's what made that film very, very odd. Because usually you don't have actors returning after their characters are killed off to play new characters. This is what happened with The Return of the Living Dead Part 2. And that comes out August 14th. And that's definitely a purchase in my book, because I'm definitely buying that one. That looks like it's going to be a very good release. Now, the next one I'm really interested in, going down the list, next one after that is Scream for Help, which is a pass, so I don't feel like talking about it. Then we're going to get into late September, October, where it's really insane. First, the Record Collection, coming out on September 25th. It'll have all 4 movies from the Record series. This is definitely a purchase. I love the first 3 films. The 4th one I haven't seen yet. I heard it was meh, but I was just so amazed. In fact, my jaw dropped when Scream Factory announced that title, because the rights to the record series are from Columbia TriStar. And it was amazing that ended up with Scream Factory. This pretty much leads to a lot more Sony stuff, which I'll talk about later in the second half of this video. But I'm going to find a way to get this set. I have to. It's just, you can't go wrong. 4 films. Plus the Scream Factory. You know they're going to do a great job with it. We'll move now to October 9th. Trick or Treat. Yes, that's right. The Michael Dougherty film, Trick or Treat. That was a major surprise. First of all, I was only like 10 years old. It was a direct-to-video release for Warner Brothers. In fact, I think that was also the first Warner Brothers title announced. Which really... Oh, wait a minute. I could be wrong. Could have been something else. I take that back. I think it was something else. But this one I'm definitely getting. I love this film. It's one of the great Halloween-related films. I'll probably be talking about this Halloween time when I'll do a video on some of my favorite Halloween-themed films. I can't wait for this one. The next one on the list of Scream Factory releases is The House on Haunted Hill. The 1990 version. Not the Vincent Price version. The 1990 version of House on Haunted Hill. That film, I enjoyed a lot. I cannot wait to get this one on Blu-ray, as I believe this is the first time that this film is getting the Blu-ray treatment. I know its sequel did. Its direct-to-video sequel did, but not the 1990 film. This one, another one I was caught off guard on. But, hey, this is great. This is actually a good film. I like this a lot. I know maybe some people didn't, but I had a fun time with this one. It's also coming out on October 9th, the same day as Trick or Treat. That's going to be a crazy week. In fact, that whole month of October is going to be crazy. Then on October 23rd, it's Creepshow. Yet another title. And this one, I'm kind of surprised that Shout Factory, Scream Factory would get. It's a very good film. Don't get me wrong. But I never thought I would ever see a collector's edition of that film. Because I do have the bare bones edition at home, and I can't, of course, cannot stand bare bones. But then again, it was like, I think one of the earlier Blu-rays, so. Well, I recently got a Blu-ray with Just Desserts, The Making of Creepshow, which was released separately, I think a year or two ago. So this is surprising. Hopefully there's new extras on it, not the ones that I already have. I'll still probably get this anyway because they're gonna do a new HD transfer for the film, so I can't complain enough to buy it. So I can't wait to add that to my collection of films. And if you think this lineup of films that I talked about is crazy, it gets even crazier. Now on to the films that were announced at San Diego Comic-Con this past weekend. Scream Factory announced 12 titles. Actually, I take it back, 14 titles. That's really insane. Let me run down each title. First one is 10 to Midnight. It's a Charles Bronson exploitation film from 1983. Most likely, probably not going to get that one. Next is Candyman, Collector's Edition. This is, yes, Clive Barker's Candyman. I cannot wait for this release. I really cannot wait. And it's coming in a 2-disc set with new extras and a new transfer. Cannot wait. The planned date is November 20th. So right around the Christmas season. Next, The Craft. I like this film a lot. Have it in my library. Cannot wait to upgrade to the Scream Factory Collector's Edition. That's slated for early 2019. So it's a ways away. Next, another collection. If you thought the Record collection was the only big collection on Scream Factory's release schedule, you're wrong. As they're finally bringing Critters to Blu-ray. In fact, they're bringing all 4 films to Blu-ray. Meaning you'll get Critters 1, Critters 2, Critters 3, and Critters 4. Each film will have a dedicated Blu-ray case, which is good. I like that a lot. I really do. And you also can get the nice original theatrical and home entertainment artwork, which is also a major plus. They are planning on doing extras for this, but they will announce that at a later date. Number 5, Dracula, Prince of Darkness. Hammer film starring Christopher Lee. And they also said to expect more Hammer films in 2019. That comes out in December. For me, it's probably a pass. Number 6, Obsession. It's a Brian De Palma film starring Cliff Robertson, John Lithgow, and Genevieve Boulevard. Cannot pronounce it for the life of me, and that's supposed to be released in early 2019. That's a pass. Number 7, Saturday the 14th. The cult comedy horror film is finally coming to Blu-ray. That's a maybe, because I like cult films. And I always wondered what the big deal is about Saturday the 14th. I know we have Friday the 13th series. We all know the big deal about that is. But I never understood why there was a following for Saturday the 14th. Number 9, Oh, actually, the 8th title they announced was Screamers. It's a sci-fi film starring Peter Weller and Jennifer Rubin. That's supposed to be out in early 2019. That's a maybe. Maybe. Because I've heard about it, just never had time to see it, so I'm going to say maybe on that one. Number 9, Single White Female. The thriller starring Jennifer Jason Leigh and Bridget Fonda, making its Blu-ray debut. That will be released on November 13th. This maybe or nah. I don't know. Just there's too many releases coming out that I want. Especially this one coming up. Silent Night, Deadly Night, Part 2. It's garbage day, alright? It's garbage day. I will be definitely getting that one. I've never seen the film, but I will be definitely getting that one. Because I've seen the clip with garbage. It's garbage day. And I had to see this film. For better or worse. Number 11. Sleepwalkers. In a nice collector's edition. It's a film directed by Mick Garris. And it's an original story from Stephen King. I don't believe he wrote the book for this, so this is pretty much an original screenplay from Stephen King. I'm definitely going to get it. I do have the earlier Blu-ray, the one with the no thrills extras on it. But I'm going to upgrade it, even though I haven't seen it yet. But I may see it beforehand to make sure if I really want to buy it. Because between August and December, there's just a lot of titles. So I would say maybe leaning towards buying it. Number 12, Starman. Yes, another John Carpenter film from Scream Factory. It's a sci-fi film starring Jeff Bridges and Karen Allen from 1984. That's supposed to come out in December. Nah. Maybe if it's on sale, maybe, but I'm not going to rush and buy that. And oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, Sleepwalkers comes out November 11th. And the final 2 films that were recently announced, Urban Legend and Urban Legend Final Cut. Both films I'm definitely picking up. I like the Urban Legend. Good film. Wouldn't mind seeing this one again. And that will be a 2-disc set, collector's edition, as there's going to be a lot of new extras on that disc. As for the Urban Legends Final Cut, we'll probably get it anyway. I'm seeing maybe bits and pieces over the years of that film. So I'll probably get both because it pretty much just makes sense to just buy both films. And both of those films come out November 20th. Well, that's it for the list so far for Scream Factory. I'm literally hoping to do another video down the line pertaining to what titles I would like to see Scream Factory bring in to their lineup. Because the deals with Warner Brothers and Sony is going to really make an interesting couple of years for Scream Factory, as there's a lot of films that could use collector's editions from them. Well, if you like to leave a comment on this video, if you liked it, or what films do you want to see Scream Factory release? Let me put it that way. In the comment section, what films do you like to see Scream Factory release? Because I've got plenty of films. In fact, I probably have a list of films that they should release. But can't release them all at once, so. I want to thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to comment in the comments below. Don't forget to visit my website at thehorrorchamber.blogspot.com. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. As right now we not having that's how I've been feeling with subscriptions. I'm hoping to at least get some new subscriptions soon. Because right now it's good, you'll see a mix of trailers. I'm going to do another horror review this week where I review a film. You probably can expect that on Friday. It's going to be a upcoming VOD release. In fact, it comes out Friday. That's all I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you the film. But it comes out Friday, and I will be giving it a horror review, because, well, let's just say it's a film. I'll give you a hint. It's a film that you should check out. That's all I'm going to say. Until then, thank you for watching this video, and have a good day.